Alright folks, welcome back to the channel where we put every game through the ultimate test, running it on a potato PC. Today, we're taking a deep dive into FragPunk, a fast-paced 5v5 shooter with a bit of a chaotic twist. Now, I know what you're thinking. Can my low-end PC handle this madness? Well, that's exactly what we're here to find out. Stick around till the end because I'll not only break down the settings and performance, but also dive into the gameplay experience. And let's just say, it's a roller coaster. So grab some snacks and let's jump in. Many of you asked me to test FragPunk on a low-end PC, and after finally getting my hands on it, oh boy, it's a fun one. But fun doesn't mean much if you're running at 5 FPS, right? Thankfully, FragPunk offers a minimalistic mode, which automatically adjusts the graphics to a low setting without turning the game into a pixelated mess. It still looks decent while squeezing every possible frame out of my i3 processor. After setting everything to low, I hit play, and to my surprise, I managed to get a pretty solid 40 to 50 FPS. Now, keep in mind, this was while recording. If I wasn't recording, I could probably squeeze a few extra FPS, making it a buttery smooth experience, for a low-end PC, of course. You can check my exact settings at the start of the video, but let's just say, if your PC is as old as your childhood memories, you might still have a shot at playing this one. Now, let's talk about the actual gameplay because FragPunk isn't just another generic shooter. It's like someone took Valorant, threw in some Overwatch abilities, sprinkled a bit of roguelike randomness, and said, yeah, that should work. And honestly, it kinda does most of the time. First up, we have the shard cards, a unique twist that lets players pick random modifiers for each round. Think of them like power-ups, but instead of choosing something useful, you often end up with buffs that make no sense. One round, you might get a speed boost and feel like the Flash, and the next, you get a super jump that just makes you an easy target for snipers. Meanwhile, the enemy team is out here with wall hacks, explosive rounds, and probably a legally questionable aimbot. The balance? Yeah, that's a bit chaotic. It's kind of like playing poker with a deck that's missing half the cards. But hey, at least it keeps things interesting. Now, let's talk about gunplay, because this is where FragPunk genuinely shines. The shooting mechanics feel incredibly smooth, arguably even better than Valorant. I know, that's a bold claim, but hear me out. The weapons feel weighty, the recoil is satisfying, and landing a headshot just feels right. There's no "why didn't that hit" moment like in some shooters where your bullets apparently decide to take a vacation midair. If you've ever rage quit a game because of inconsistent hit registration, you might actually enjoy how FragPunk handles it. That being said, the netcode is, well, let's just say it's about as reliable as my Wi-Fi during a rainstorm. One moment, you're in an intense 1v1 duel, and the next, you're dead before you even see the enemy. I swear, sometimes it feels like the other player is playing in the future while I'm still stuck buffering. It's not unplayable, but if you're used to super polished competitive shooters, you might notice some frustrating moments. Now, graphics and optimization? Surprisingly great. I was honestly expecting this game to turn my low-end PC into a jet engine, but nope. Smooth sailing. Even on an i3 processor with no dedicated GPU, the game still manages to hold 40 to 50 FPS on low settings. And the best part? It doesn't look terrible. Unlike some games where low settings basically means Minecraft mode, FragPunk still keeps its visual identity intact. It's colorful, stylish, and doesn't just turn into a blurry mess. Props to the devs for actually making a game that runs well on lower-end hardware. But now, we need to talk about something that makes my brain hurt, the UI and in-game economy. If you thought modern games had too many currencies, FragPunk just takes it to another level. Want a new skin? Well, you'll need shiny coins, battle points, XP tokens, galactic credits, and the blood of a sacrificed GPU. Okay, maybe not the last one, but honestly, it's ridiculous. I spent more time in the menu trying to figure out what I could actually buy than playing the game itself. If you love a simple, straightforward UI, FragPunk is going to feel like navigating a maze blindfolded. Now, let's talk about Outbreak mode. On paper, this should be amazing. Zombies? Check. PV? Check. Teamwork? Check. But in execution, let's just say the zombies always win. Always. I don't know what the devs were thinking when they balanced this, but it feels like the zombies went through some kind of military training program. They're fast, aggressive, and apparently don't believe in dying. I tried. Oh, I tried. But no matter what strategy one used, the undead absolutely steamrolled our team every time. Maybe the devs secretly want us to root for the zombies instead. Despite all this, FragPunk is fun. The snappy gameplay makes up for its flaws, and honestly, it's even better with friends. Sure, the hero abilities are a bit hit or miss, and the lobby UI feels like it was designed by someone who hates simplicity, but once you're actually in the game, it's fast, frantic, and chaotic in the best way possible. If you love polished tactical shooters, this might feel a little rough around the edges, but for people like me, that just makes it more fun. Now, I can't end this review without addressing the controversy. A lot of players loved FragPunk until they found out the devs used AI-generated assets in the game, especially for paid cosmetics. And let me tell you, people are not happy about it. The general consensus? If you're charging money for skins, at least hire real artists. And honestly, I get it. AI art is a big debate right now. And when people are paying for in-game cosmetics, they expect actual handcrafted work, not something an algorithm spat out in 30 seconds. Will this kill the game? Probably not. But it definitely leaves a sour taste for many players. A shooter that doesn't turn your laptop into a space heater, FragPunk is worth trying. The gameplay is snappy, the gunplay is solid, and it actually runs well on an i3 with no dedicated GPU. Sure, the RNG mechanics can be frustrating and the menus are a mess, but the core experience is genuinely enjoyable. Plus, it's free. If you're a casual player who just wants to jump in and have fun, give it a shot. But if you're someone who takes ranked shooters very seriously, you might want to temper your expectations. And that's a wrap on today's low-end PC test. If you enjoyed this review, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more low-end gaming content. Let me know in the comments what game you want me to test next. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.